Yo, if you watching this, make sure you click that subscribe button, please. We're on the road to 500 subscribers, and we already said every 100 subscribers, we are randomly picking a subscriber, and we are sending y'all a gift card. Foot Locker, Champs, Finish Line, shoe department. Please make sure you click that subscribe button. Thank you. Please.
Put on my vest, pull up my beans, spend it out.
Yo, it's your boy Ren.
I go by the name of Casino, and you now tuned in to season 1, episode 4 of the Solely Cultured Podcast.
Let's get it.
Yeah. You know, here on Solely Cultured, we discuss everything from sneakers, fashion, music, entertainment, you know, all things cultured. All things cultured. So,
Yes, sir.
before we get into that, what's good, bro? How was your weekend?
Hold on. Before we get into that, make sure y'all click that subscribe button. Make sure y'all like,
Comment,
share,
repost,
follow,
tell a friend to tell a friend,
to tell a friend, and what?
and do it all over again.
Yes, sir. Please. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah. We appreciate all the love, feedback, interactions, you know, all that.
Yeah.
We need all that. So please.
Yeah. But how was my weekend? My weekend was cool. It was calm. I went out, tuned into the WNBA All-Star weekend. That was cool. It was some good feet heat. I seen them bring out some sneakers.
Yeah, I missed everything, bro. I didn't even get a chance to tune into none of that. So
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool. I seen some drops from the ladies. So
besides the sneakers and stuff, like how was like the actual like
yo, they had on some T-shirts. It was like "Pay us what you owe us" or something like that.
oh yeah, I did see something about that.
I like that for them. I actually love that for them. Like as women, they standing up. They trying to, you know what I'm saying. I know Caitlin Clark. She was receiving more money. It seemed like in college. She was saying
Yeah.
something like that. So it's like, yo, pay them what y'all owe them.
Yeah.
Pay them what they deserve. Like the women been turning up in college and in the WNBA, and for the past like 2 to 3 years, I've been tuning into them.
Yeah, I just got into him probably like last year. So
Yeah. So
yo, I seen Gilbert Arenas. He was clowning them. He was like, "Yo, Angel Reese is trying to buy a house," and he was like, "Yo, I ain't even know they had cribs. I thought they lived in dorms." And like,
bro, nah, you're bugging. You're bugging,
they
Gilbert. Come on, man.
but yeah, they definitely need to get paid.
Cause
You
they
know,
making money off of them.
yeah,
We
they are,
tuning
they
in,
are.
and I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that's been tuning into the women's college and WNBA. Like I know they've been turning up.
How
Like
was the
for real.
actual like games though? Like the games and the competitions.
It was cool. It was somebody that dang, she scored mad points. She was like the first in like history to do that or something like that. I don't really remember, but I didn't watch the whole thing honestly. But I did tune in a little bit. But
Nah, yeah, I wish
overall,
I would have tuned in.
my weekend was calm, bro. How was yours? How was yours?
It was cool, fun, it was quick, you know, quick. Um, really good weekend. So you know,
Yeah,
ready for the next one. Ready for
that's
the
cool.
next
Yeah,
one.
that's good. That's good. That's good. We all ready for that next weekend
Yeah,
already.
already.
So yeah. What you got on the feet today?
And so today I just got on some regular Converse 1 stars, nothing too crazy. I like my favorite Converse. I love this model. Real cozy, versatile. So
Okay.
a little bit of everything. I could give you, some hype beat stuff. I could give you some basketball. I could give you,
A
But
little bit of
yeah,
everything.
a
A
little
little
bit of
bit of
everything. But
everything.
yeah.
Okay.
Converse
Okay.
1 star. Cool, calm. What about you, bro?
Okay. I got on a, retro 16s, midnight blue, white and blue going on. You see the aging going at the bottom. It was clear at one time,
Yeah, I believe you. I need those,
turning
bro.
yellow now.
I need those.
These are 10 years plus in the box for me.
Hey, what's up?
So
How much you want for them, bro?
nah, yeah, sorry.
Nah,
We don't even wear the same size, brother.
I'm a
But
collector though, so
whatever I
man.
say, probably for the price of these, whatever I say, you can probably
It'll,
get a brand new dead stock pair.
uh,
Yeah.
Think
When I
so? I don't
when
know.
I got these in 2014, I paid 225, 250, something like that.
Yeah.
No more than
But I
260.
feel like now the higher number Jordans is starting to like come into style. I think
They
people are
are.
starting to like show them love
They
now.
are.
So um
They
I
are.
wouldn't be surprised if,
I
they
heard
a
they got
little
some
more than that.
colorways coming out. I heard they got some 16s, some 17s, some
Hmm.
18s for sure. I heard some talk about.
Yeah, we need all those.
So I definitely heard, but I'm looking to try to
20s
get
too.
them.
I want some 20s.
The 20s was
I
alright.
want some
Yo, the
20s, bro.
20s and the 19s. I like the 19s
Yeah,
too.
yeah. 16 to 20. Let's
Yeah.
go. Let's go. Let's go. We need that,
Make it happen.
please.
Make it happen.
And
I'm gonna call them
The
up.
OG colorways too. Not just like,
No,
you
yeah.
could use some new colorways, but gotta bring back some of the
None of them
OGs, man.
funky colors. Cause I know the 18s, I seen them in like a mustard yellow. Then they had an orange with a clear.
Yeah,
Some little
yeah.
funky colors going on, but you know.
Jordan Brand, if y'all listening, 16 through 20 OG colorways, please.
And thank you. Please and
Yeah,
thank you.
word,
Word.
word. So I guess we could just get into some releases. Some releases we looking forward to. I
Yeah,
guess I could
yeah.
kick it off. Yo, so I've been talking about like the undefeated fours, right?
Undefeated. Yeah, yeah.
Yo, they pushed the date up on us, bro, on the second, bro.
Oh,
Oh
whoa,
yeah,
whoa.
on the second, bro.
Make
So
sure y'all on the lookout for those, cause I know I am.
yeah,
You
yeah.
trying to get those? I'm trying to get those.
Yo, and I was trying to put in some footwork. Like I was down to sit in a line, and I kind of want to do that.
I'm with that. The second.
But it's the second. I
What
think
day is the second?
originally got to be like a Saturday,
It better be. Shoot, let me
like
see.
2 Saturdays from now, right?
Oh yeah, you right. You right.
Yeah.
You right.
So
Matter of fact, yup.
but originally I think it was scheduled for like August 22nd. So
Yeah, it was
like
like the 20 something,
yeah,
something
so
like
that's
that.
like they pushed the date up on us real quick. I actually seen this morning. This morning, I was like, "Yo, I think they put this out yesterday." So they pushed it up to the second. So now I'm like,
It's official.
it's official. It's
It's
official,
official,
official.
y'all. It's
So,
official. Defeated.
so yeah, I gotta, make some
So where they
accommodations
dropping
and.
those? Like, let us know. Let the people know where they dropping
Uh,
those. Like
I don't know. I mean, I haven't really seen anything. I know for sure they pushing the undefeated website. Undefeated got its own website for the undefeated fours.
you got to get an app. Like
Nah, you don't got to get an app. I think it's just like I think it's oh, here we go. Yeah,
okay,
undaj4.com, and you gotta like put in. I already put that. I put it in like 2 months ago.
undaj4.com. Make sure y'all doing that.
Yeah, and put
Remember
your
that.
name, first name, last name, email, and then you
Oh
get the
yeah, I'm doing
notifications
that. And
as
he
to.
wasn't even gonna tell me. Y'all peep, like he wasn't even gonna tell me. That's crazy.
I was. It was part of the spiel. You just had to let me get there. So yeah, they pushed it up to August 2nd. So yeah. Like I said, I'm trying to make some accommodations. I'm down to stand in the line.
Same, same.
I want to get them. I don't want to wait 2 weeks
Yeah,
for it
you
to
don't
come in
want
the
to like,
mail, and
yeah.
I'll put in the footwork. I'll sit in the line
But
for
that's
some
what I'm
hours.
saying. Like they probably have put out what selective stores are
Oh
gonna
yeah.
sell it.
No, they're gonna do that. They're gonna do that. Probably like they'll probably do it next week
You
because it's
think
two
like you
weeks.
think like a Foot Locker gonna have them? No, right?
I think if they do Foot Lockers, it's not gonna be every Foot Locker. Definitely gonna be
Selective ones.
select ones.
Yeah,
I don't
selective
think it's gonna
ones.
be as many as like they usually do. Like you could go over to this Foot Locker and that. Like it's
Like a regular drop.
yeah,
Like
nah, it's definitely. But as you can see, they pushing towards their website. So I
yeah,
feel like it's definitely gonna be something.
because that's a collab. So
Yeah,
they want it to be more like
as
and
they
in
should.
house, like
Yeah,
with
yeah.
the.
As they should. But like I said, if it is gonna be at like Foot Lockers, it's gonna be like main flagship ones, like in big cities
Yeah.
and even like a couple boutiques. They got boutiques like Extra Butter and
Mm-hmm.
just
The
stores
ones that
like
be
that.
getting those,
Yeah,
yeah,
exclusive stores.
yeah,
So
yeah.
just do your homework. I could help you a little bit, but you definitely gotta.
You talking to them or you talking to me? Cause like right now is
I'm talking to them. I'm talking to them.
oh,
I'm talking to them,
alright.
and you could
He
hear me.
already
So
gave y'all the website. Make sure y'all do that.
yeah,
Y'all
yeah,
want
yeah,
them,
yeah. I'm here to help you a little bit, but it's like I can't. can't do everything for you. So
Can't.
yeah. Undefeated Four is coming August 2nd. I'm
And
excited.
they got the tag on the Velcro Jordan tag that come
Yeah.
off the joint. Like
Yeah.
the Red Air Force got those too.
Oh, word?
Those dropping on a 26, I believe. The Red Air Force.
You shooting for those? You
No, I'd rather get those. I'm saving my
Yeah.
bread, like, cause I was
Yeah.
looking at them last night and I seen them. They got two different pairs of the Red Air Force. Some that released earlier. Yeah, I did my homework on them. And when you take the Velcro Jordan flight tag off,
Mhm.
it has white lettering saying something like Rare Air or something like that, Rare Air Jordan. And then the ones that released earlier, before that, it was an early release in like Chicago and
Yeah.
certain places had early release. They
Yes.
got the gold lettering saying like Rare Air Jordan, bro. So it's two
Ooh.
different pairs. It's very
Nice.
few of the gold lettering ones, and those going for like 5 and change.
Mhm.
Then the ones with the white lettering is going for like 3 and change. So
That's
you paying
fire.
like an extra 150 or whatever to get like
Exclusive.
a
Exclusive.
rarer pair.
Yeah.
Like so,
Ooh, you
you
got
know.
balls. All right,
Yeah,
all
yeah,
right, all right. I like
yeah.
that though. I like when they do stuff like that. Like, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
It separates, you know. I like that. That's
Yeah.
cool. So yeah, Undefeated Four is August 2nd. Then I ain't going front. We finally got the release date for these joints. You know,
Oh yeah, we had
Nike
some talk about
SB
that.
Air Max 95s, Cactus Flower colorway. Um, really
Nah,
looking
those was
forward to these. I
nice.
think one of these days I wanna just take the time and like profess my love for Nike SB because they've been cooking. They've been cooking now. I feel like they've been cooking for years, you know, even before like the Nike SB resurgence, before everything came back in
Mhm.
like 2020, you know, even back in the days from, early '05 and, Nike SB be cooking, bro. So definitely looking forward to these. These
It's
are
a nice summer
actually
color too.
yeah, so
Summer
these are
fall.
actually coming out August 22nd. August 22nd for 185. Um I've been talking about these shoes for like a month, maybe
Since
a
like the
little over a
second
month.
episode.
Yeah,
Like this.
yeah. I've been waiting for these, bro. I really love what Nike SB do, man. Like they really take their time. They got good materials. They they know what they're doing over there in Nike SB.
Yeah.
So these I'm definitely looking forward to them. You
I
know,
like the gum bottom on
yeah,
them
the gum
too. I
bottom,
like
yeah.
the
And
gum
I
bottom.
heard from I heard that they really like they made for skateboarding, but usually Air Max 95 is it's like kind of heavy, but they saying that these
It looked like
uh
if you look at the gum bottom, like the grip at the bottom, it looked
mhm.
like the
Yeah,
grip
you see the grip.
is
Yeah,
different. It's
yeah, you
different, and
do
I
see it.
I think most SBs that's why they got that
Yeah,
gum
yeah, yeah,
bottom
yeah,
because it's a
yeah.
different type of grip. It's not just a regular like outsole. Like
Yeah. You could definitely see it in this picture right here. But yeah, I'm hearing that it's a really light shoe. They starting to roll out videos of like, some of these pro skaters like actually skating in
and the
them.
Air Max,
So
that's crazy.
you could see
Skating
and
in the Air Max.
yeah, go. So like this was like the inspiration behind them creating the actual SB version of these.
Mm,
So you could see he's in the neon joints. I don't know why it's
yeah.
acting up, but you can see in the neon
Okay.
joints.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of like a little background of it. But yeah, I'm excited for these. They also got the Eric Colston ones coming out. There's no official release date for that. So
Nah. Yeah. Those are smooth. Those are smooth. I like those.
yeah. You got anything you
I
looking
like
forward to?
those. It was the Red Air Force. It was until he just told me them undefeated fours is dropping. So I might not. I was looking and it's nothing that's like really, really catching my eye.
Yeah.
It's nothing really catching my eye right now. But if y'all want them Red Air Force,
What about the Jaws? You say you like the Jaws, right? You want cop one of those, like
I
just to
would.
open?
Oh yeah, 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 I would. Matter of fact, the Jazz and he got wild colorways, like wild colorways. They got an SB trainer. Those look wild though.
Yeah.
Those look
Yeah, I seen those. Yeah,
those kind of funky, bro.
yeah,
What you think about those?
they cool. They cool. Those are one of the shoes that I could say I like them, but I don't think I will wear them. Those are cool.
It got some the details is alright.
The
Like the
details is
details is
crazy.
crazy.
Nike
Yeah.
SB, they go crazy when it comes to
Those is crazy.
it. And
They're a little
I'm pretty
funky.
sure it's a skater out there that you know,
The dunks they got is cool though. These is cool.
those came out
These is cool.
those came
I can
out
see a lot
not
of
too
old
long
heads in
ago.
these for some reason.
Yeah.
Like oh like
Yeah.
yo, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, these right
I was
here.
thinking about picking them up, but they haven't been. I want more high top SB dunks, bro. I have a
Okay,
lot of
okay.
low top ones, which is nothing wrong with them. They fire, but I have so many low SBs that like I think I only have like 3 pairs of high top ones. So
Mm,
I want them to put out more high top ones, and
satisfied.
I'll be satisfied, and I'll be
Yeah.
back in homegrown. Shout out to homegrown skate shop.
Okay,
I'll
okay.
be back in there. You know,
That's
I'll
out
be
in
back in there for them Air Max.
homegrown is in okay, okay.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna even throw that location out there. We gonna keep that to ourselves.
Yeah, if
You
you know,
heard?
you
Like
know. If you know the name and you know.
that's close to home for us.
Oh yeah.
But okay, these go hand in hand though. The Nike SB Air trainers and then the
Yeah.
Nike SB Dunk Low.
Yeah. I think that's actually like a pack. Yeah, it's the same
Yeah,
collab. Yeah,
Pro
yeah.
Times Arts Rec
Yeah,
skate
it's a
shop.
skate
So
shop. Yeah.
those is alright. The Dunks is alright. The trainers is a little funky, but to
Somebody
each his
out there
own.
could get them off. There's somebody out there that'll get
Oh
them off.
yeah,
And I
definitely.
think it'd be a real skater, like a skater that'll really, because some shoes look better when they worn. You know what I mean? You
Yeah,
skateboarding them, you mess them up a little bit, get a couple scuffs, and it's like they got some life to it. At least to me. So,
yeah, yeah. Okay, they got the tens.
oh, that's the second
The
though.
still gray tens coming out August 2nd.
I never liked tens, but
Yo,
I
a
want
lot of
tens.
people, yo, if y'all like tens, you know what I'm saying? Put that in the comment, like, yeah, tens are like pretty cool, whatever. But nah, yo, the tens are a plain Jordan. The tens
Yeah,
are a pretty plain Jordan. If you ask me, it's real plain.
yeah,
You got the color, whatever color it is. You got like
mhm,
black the color at the on the outsole, and then
yeah,
going up where the tongue is, you got like black and the color either black or red, black and blue. Y'all know the colors of the tens, but
yeah. But I
that's
think
a
as I get
plain.
older, I like them. I never had them, but
I never had tens either. Never.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe not these ones, but I think I'm
The blue colorway is alright. I always wanted those in like a Panthers jersey. That black and blue one
oh
is like
yeah,
a
yeah,
Tiffany
yeah,
blue
yeah,
kinda.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Okay,
talking
all
about?
right.
Yeah, those. I was always like, yo, that go with a Panthers jersey, like something like that. But so the Jordan 10s come out August 2nd. Um, and we spoke about the shattered backboards. Just another update. The 23rd they come out.
Shattered
So
backboards,
keep
bro.
an eye out for those. I did. You see, I hit the alert me when they come
Yeah,
out, but
yeah,
I'm not really
yeah.
feeling those really too.
Really? So I always
I'm
talk
not.
about how I don't like Jordan ones. Yo, if I had to pick any Jordan ones to wear or like my favorite 3 colorways, shattered backboards, bro. Shattered backboards.
Yeah, I'm
That
not
black,
really.
orange, and white. That
I would rather get the red Air Force. I
yeah.
also hit notify me for that too. I'd rather get the red Air Force than those. See, it's a thing. You know, with me, I kinda gotta make like the sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? Like I know people out there, y'all try to get every drop, but
Yeah, 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 yeah.
sometimes life don't, things don't work out that
Yeah,
way.
yeah,
So it's like
of
either
course.
or.
Yeah,
Like why would I spend the money those Jordan ones shattered backboard is dropping for 185, which that's a good price
it is.
for something that, has a story behind it. It's a OG. It's a retro one.
Yeah,
That's not bad for 185. The red fours is dropping for like 220, 225. Like but yeah, all of that is scratched because I want them undefeated.
yeah.
I definitely want them
Good
undefeated.
choice. Good choice.
Yeah, so
Good choice. So I ain't gonna front just real quick. The last 2 shoes that I'm looking forward to. I'm gonna throw a little curveball. Um, I'm late. I'm super late, bro. But I think I'm gonna cop my first pair of Solomons really soon, bro.
okay,
I
okay.
know some people. I know a lot of people. Not a lot of people. I know a couple people personally who've
Well,
been
model and stuff. Put us on. Let us know.
um.
Let the people know.
So coming out Jan, You know, Jown, they always got some fire stuff, fire collabs. Jown is
Those are them.
collabing with Solomon. Um, yo, I don't know. Solomon's is growing on me, bro.
That's the model right there. That's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah,
Those
yeah.
those is different, bro.
Jown is all. I rock with Jown.
I don't know why you putting them on to these right now. Nah, that's why we here.
Yo,
That's why I
it
gotta
is.
tune in
Nah,
and
it
stay
is.
tuned in.
It is. It is. And again, I'm late. It's people out there who been rocking Solomons. My little cousins. I see a lot of my little, not a lot. I gotta stop saying a lot. I see some of my little cousins who was on the wave like 5 years ago,
That model right
rocking
there.
Solomons 5 years ago. And 5 years ago, I was like, eh. But it's like over time, I've been seeing them, and I'm like, yo, like
Yeah, that model is
crazy, bro. Like I might
yeah.
start collecting some Solomons. So yeah, yeah, they got a they collabing with Chown. The model is the Solomon XT6. That model is fire, and they've been releasing fire colorways of this model. But like I said, I'm just really like not catching on. I always seen it, but now I'm starting to like, all right, I think I need these. I think I need these. So
Yeah.
definitely those Jown, Solomon collab. When are they dropping? I believe they are dropping. I don't even see a date. Yeah, there's no date. Yeah, there's no date right now.
It's in the works.
It's in
It's
the
in the
works.
works.
It's in the
That's
works. So yeah, that's that. And then they got another collab with Amalu. She's a singer from the UK.
okay.
Amalu joints is fire too. Like, let me see.
Yeah, they do a lot of collabs. I'm seeing that's good though.
Nah, yeah, yeah.
And a lot of people some people that's really tuned in and know about these, but then some people that's not. You really putting them on the game. I definitely don't. I didn't know.
Yeah, yeah. And
So
again, like when we do this, like yo, releases, we not gonna cover every release. It's more just like releases that we looking forward to, or it may be some stuff that like, I don't care about, but you know what I mean?
for y'all,
But yeah.
you know what
So
I'm
yeah,
saying?
so again, this is like my personal, like personal sneakers that I'm looking forward to copping,
Yeah,
eventually.
yeah.
So yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm a little collabing with Solomon, Jown collabing with Solomon.
Okay.
And that's really it. That's all I'm willing to give right now. I can't give out all the sauce. All
I
the
yeah,
sauce.
yeah. So make sure y'all definitely get that site for the undefeated. Y'all
Yeah.
look for these upcoming drops. You know, it's a
Yeah.
few. It's a few. Not all of them are goals, but some people just like to get the sneaker just to get it, just to
Hmm.
add on to their collection, and that's cool.
Yeah, and
You know.
also like let us know what y'all looking forward to too. Like, you know what I mean? Again, this is like personal, what we looking forward to.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, comment. Let us know like what y'all looking forward to, whether it's in the near future or later this year or even next year.
Yeah, yeah.
Comment, let us know.
If y'all got this far, and if
Yeah,
y'all did get this far, make sure y'all click the subscribe button.
yeah.
Come on now.
And
Come on now.
yeah, yeah, he's right. 100% right.
Yeah, yeah.
So
What's
next,
next? What's
we
next?
talking
What's
about
next? What's
sneakers. We
next?
talking about
Let's
sneakers.
let's
We
get to it. I've been waiting for this.
you got people
I've
commenting,
been waiting for this.
talking about yo,
I've been waiting for
you
this
know,
moment right here.
y'all
This
not
is
y'all not real sneakerheads. Y'all don't know what y'all talking
I've
about,
been
or
waiting for
a
this.
real sneakerhead does
Yeah,
this, a
yeah,
real sneakerhead doesn't do that, and
yeah,
da da da. So we
yeah.
want to know what is a sneakerhead,
What is a
bro?
sneakerhead?
What is a sneakerhead? What qualifications do you
After
need to be
all that
considered
talking.
a sneakerhead? This is something that I don't have the answer to. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think about it a lot. I know I'm a sneakerhead. I would consider myself a sneakerhead, and I know
yeah,
what
yeah,
I would,
yeah.
why I consider myself a sneakerhead. But it's just like more than that. Like we want to know, like what is a sneakerhead?
What
What
makes somebody a sneakerhead? What's the definition? And I
yeah,
think everybody might have their own definition of a sneakerhead.
yeah. Is a sneakerhead somebody who just have expensive sneakers? Like you go
Okay.
and you trying to cop the most expensive sneakers, or you trying to have the most expensive collection, or is it somebody who knows the knowledge, they know the history of
Yeah,
these brands or these models, and you know what I mean? It's like
yeah.
what what makes you a sneakerhead?
Or is it somebody that buys every drop, every whatever they collecting?
Even if they don't like it,
Yeah, just to have it.
just to say they have it.
You know what I'm saying? Every number Jordan, every Nike.
Yeah.
every New Balance,
Mhm.
and it's different brands. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it got to be, the hype beast ones. And that's another thing.
Yeah,
Some
yeah,
some
yeah.
people might be sneakerheads. They might have all the hype beasts, like
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah. So that's something I don't know.
what would you say if you was asked that question? What is a sneakerhead?
Well, I know I could just speak from like
Your
my
definition.
so my definition, it'll be definitely or before I don't want to say definition, I would just go by like what I like me personally. So,
Okay.
me, I feel like we talked about this before, I was somebody, as a kid, a little kid, as early as I can remember, 5 years old, 6 years old, scrubbing my sneakers with toothbrushes, wiping my sneakers
Mm.
down and,
That go
just
hand in hand, I
just
think, with being a sneakerhead.
yeah, so first it starts from an early age, like 5, 6, 7. It's different for some people, but I know for
Yeah.
me, I was young, wiping down my Iverson Answer fives, and you
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean, the 18s when the 17s when I was
Yeah.
at that young age. So it starts there, and then for me, growing up, the East Bay book. I used to have the East Bay book. We always used to get that in the mail, and I would rip the pages out and hang the of the pages that got the shoes that I want, and I would hang them up
Yeah.
on my wall. And I used to come in my room, and you would see, these East Bay pages all over my wall. And again, this is still a young age. This is still
Yeah.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean? So you got that. I was spoiled. So I used to cry for sneakers. We go in the store and,
Yeah.
I would point at the shoe and my mother would say no. And I would cry in the middle of Finish Line or Jimmy Jazz or wherever we at. And
Sound like
then,
a sneakerhead to me. Yeah.
yeah,
Like,
yeah. So,
yo,
so it's
real.
like as we keep going, we getting older. Now I'm 14, 15 years old. Now, I'm going out and I'm taking my summer youth money and spending my whole check on sneakers. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? And then,
Yeah.
as we get older, and then you got the whole like you got to line up for shoes.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was, I was still a teenager, at that time where, and I'm sitting in line. I'm going to these malls at 10
When
at
they
night,
open at,
and
yeah, they open at 10 a.m.
they open at 10 a.m. and we mob, and it's me and the
Yeah.
homies, and we sitting there, we having fun. So it's like starts from a young age for me, and it just goes up. So just really being involved in this, that's what makes me a sneaker. That's what I feel like makes me a sneakerhead. And then
Yeah.
even to the point where it got to like the raffles. It got
Mm-hmm.
to like raffles. That's when
Yeah.
I kind of fell out of it. Like I fell out of it because I just felt like it wasn't fair. I wasn't winning no raffles. I'm a sore loser. You
Mm.
know what I mean? So kind of took away like the love from it. And I took like a 5 year hiatus off sneakers. Like I wasn't buying no, hype sneakers. I wasn't
Yeah.
buying J's. I wasn't buying. I got rid of my collection. I'm on my third collection now. So that's another thing. I've been
Mm.
doing this for so long. I had a high school collection. Then it's like a after high school collection, and then now we at
Certain
like a
ages, you into certain things.
exactly,
You grow out
exactly
of things.
grow out of things exactly. And
Yeah.
so yeah, just saying all that. I'm saying all that to say like I've been around and I've been buying sneakers. I've been crying for sneakers since I was a kid. And when I was making my own
Yeah.
money, I was buying the sneakers. I was, so for me, it's like I've always been involved. So it's like it's a little easier for me to identify as a sneakerhead. And other people identify me, people who know me, well,
Yeah.
I don't not K's a sneakerhead. K been, I've been so, and it's no
On
disrespect to
it.
people, but
Yeah.
like, I'm not somebody who just got into shoes, during the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
I know some people like that, you know what I
That
mean?
did. Yeah.
Or not even just the pandemic, but like as we become adults, like now we adults, people get jobs,
Yeah.
now
Yeah.
people start to get dressed and all that. But I was doing this since a baby, a
Yeah.
little
Yeah.
boy. So
Before you even knew.
before I even knew what it
Yeah.
was. So I'm saying all that to say is like that's my definition for me personally. That's
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
so that's why I can identify myself and say, confidently now I'm a sneakerhead and I, feel like my opinions are validated when it comes to a lot of things
Mm-hmm.
because I've been around. I didn't just get into this in 2021 or 2020 during the pandemic. Like, nah, I've been into this. So for me, that's my definition. That's why I consider myself that. So
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
for you, I want to know for you,
And
like how
there's no real definition,
there
like
is
how you
no
said.
yeah, yeah,
Everybody has
exactly.
their own meaning
Exactly.
of a sneakerhead.
Yeah, yeah.
just so y'all know, we not giving what is, but we're asking y'all too, what makes someone a sneakerhead? Um, what makes me a sneakerhead? I could relate to a lot of things you said. It started off early. Um, started off early. Like I didn't when certain sneakers dropped. In elementary school, like 5th grade, 6th grade, I used to take my sneakers and I used to hate this. My mother used to buy me the new drops, and I'd be already telling my friends, and this how I learned not to tell people what I got. Let me not even open my mouth because I get in trouble. And now I can't bring it with my mother permission. So what I would do, put it in my book bag. And at 5 and 6, I was taking a bus by myself. I stopped when I gotta go by McDonald's, go in the bathroom. Yeah, she thought I was wearing these, throw the new joints on. Like I told them I had to, and I had to show up with the sneaker on because I told them, and they waiting for me because they waiting to see it in person. Not everybody was able to get the sneakers, and I was kind of spoiled too. I was kind of spoiled. Um, so yeah, I would go in the bathroom, put on whatever sneakers it was, like the nines, the bunny, what all them drops that I was dropping, I was getting them, but I had to be good to wear them, and it felt good. It felt good to have that on, like yeah, like you know what I'm saying, like, and then if I wore them, I was cool in that day. I wasn't playing football. I wasn't playing basketball. It's
Mhm.
like watch out for my
We
sneakers,
too
cause
fresh to play. We too fresh
yes,
to play
I'm
right
keeping
now.
these clean. These ain't the sneakers she told me to put on, the ones that I could do what I want. You know what I'm saying? So that was in me since a young age. Then I became a teenager. You know what I'm saying? Like now I'm really feeling myself. You know, I'm in high school. I'm getting a little money of my own. So now it's like now I could really step it up. You know, that's when I started looking into stuff that wasn't dropping. Stuff that like was like real retro. And you know what I'm saying? I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, like now, you get that feeling, where you popping out with something, and it's just a different feeling. But one of those things, I'm gonna say I ain't gonna keep it, I'm gonna keep it short, but keeping your sneakers fresh, keeping your sneakers clean. That's my main thing. Like I got these 16s on. I had these since 2014. It's 2025. These are still good condition.
Mhm.
A sneakerhead always, this is my opinion, always keep their sneakers fresh. Always. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just something about that. You put them to bed. You tuck the shoelaces in. You take them off. If you had a night out, you wipe them off. You put them in the box. You tuck them in to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nice and
you
gentle.
know what I'm
Nice and
saying? Shut
gentle.
shut
Yeah.
that box. However you shut the box, whatever box you got it in. I got like the boxes that the clear joints. You know what I'm saying? Dress them up nice. Put the. You really love it. It's just in you. It's something about it. Like, and some people collect other things, but like sneakerheads, they collect sneakers
Mhm.
and they keep it nice. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? Just keep it nice. Keep the tissue paper. Keep everything that come with it. You might just look at the sneaker like, these is my, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so that's to me all the things, that can make somebody a sneakerhead. You know what I'm saying? So,
And just going off what you said about like the whole clean stuff, like I said, it was a point in time where like I fell back from sneakers and I wasn't really on it. And during that era, I started to like really wear my sneakers, like really wear them, and I feel like it's certain shoes that look better when you get a little, a little worn and a little, you
hmm
know what I mean. But during those few years, I was on some like I don't even care about like you know what
okay,
I mean, and
okay,
I was really getting like certain shoes, not every shoe. It's certain shoes that like I feel like does look better when
Warren or
worn or like not like crazy dirty, but it's like it got some life. You could tell it got some life to it.
yeah,
That was something like I learned on my own, like, and that's me personally. But like yeah, majority of the shoes, like you said, gotta stay, you know, gotta stay crisp, gotta stay clean. And then
yeah, yeah.
sometimes it get to a point where like the shoe may get so old that like not that you don't care, but it's just like nah, I gotta wear these, bro. Like I gotta, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like I can't keep, you know what I mean? But
I
yeah,
think
I agree with
I
everything,
think
bro.
also, someone that is a sneakerhead, wear every sneaker. Wear your
Wear your
sneakers. Don't let
sneakers.
them sit.
Wear
Wear
your
it.
sneakers. Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? And there's some people that consider themselves sneakerheads that buy so much drops that they can't even
They don't got the time.
to wear a sneaker. But that's a good thing. That is a good
But
thing.
then you also see these people who, when they do get to wear their sneakers, or whether it's like a 10-year-old shoe, whether they had it for 10 years or not, you have a shoe that's 10 plus years old and you barely wore it, and then it's like
Yeah.
you go and you put it on a hot summer day, which I don't know why y'all be doing. Y'all putting these 13, 14, 15-year-old shoes on when it's 90 degrees outside, and then that's when you see all the crumbling, and it's falling apart, and
With the
it's
flap.
you know what I mean, and that's heartbreak. Every time I see somebody post that, it's like like I feel bad for them because it's like,
Wear your
I
sneakers.
I hate that. I hate that happened to me once, and I'll never let that happen again. But again, just like he said, bro, wear your sneakers, bro, cause
Please. Like you said, it give them some type of life.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Sneakers are made to get air and not just stay in the box.
yeah, exactly,
Let them get
exactly,
that. Let them get that air.
yeah. And like I said, I feel like I got to a point where certain shoes, I don't know, you gotta have like a couple wears in them, break them in just a little bit, and then I feel like
Yeah.
that's when they start to look. You know what I mean? Like there be certain
Mhm.
shoes that like I'm breaking out. Even like today, I got shoes that I haven't worn. Not today, but I'm just saying like nowadays, I pull out shoes that I never wore before, and I'd be like, damn, it's my first time wearing them.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm just like, damn, I kind of wish, this was my third or fourth
You
wear
would have
by
broke
now.
them in more.
Yeah,
Broke
because
them in more. Yeah.
sometimes they look better depending on what it is. You know what I mean? So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm an advocate of
Or
that
feel
too.
better.
Feel
Feel
better.
better
Yeah,
too.
yeah, no.
If you don't wear them, they don't get that like
The first day you wear them, your feet be like
kind of stiff. You
yeah.
gotta break them in. That way you throw them on. It's like yeah, like
Yeah,
saying.
yeah. So and yeah, just to go off what I say, it's nothing against people who just got into sneakers. I don't want to sound like, you know what I mean, I'm on some crazy stuff like that. But I feel like, sometimes we gotta separate it. You gotta separate it from, you know what I mean? Cause,
Mm-hmm.
people say we just went through it. We had a video that went crazy and a lot of people was like, commenting, their opinions, which is fine. You have your own opinions, but it's like, you'll say whatever it is about us, but it's like, bro, you just started wearing sneakers three
Right.
years ago, or you just started, caring about saying, 3 years ago. And it's
Right.
like, bro,
Right.
this is over 20 years of us like really being into shoes, sneakers, putting in it, the footwork and lining up. And, it was a point in time where there was no lines, bro. And I was copping sevens and eights and fives and, off the shelf,
Those
bro.
times certain sneakers was dying out. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. I
It was
remember
that
I
time.
remember when they used to say Jordans was a Puerto Rican sneaker.
I was just thinking that
I
in my
remember
head.
that.
I
I
wasn't gonna
remember
say
that.
that,
I remember
but for
that.
a couple years they was saying that where it died out, and a lot of them Jordans was sitting on the shelves,
Yeah,
and I was like, wait, what? Like it just happened
yeah,
for like a good 2 years, 2 to 3
yeah.
years.
2, 3 years. Yeah, yeah. Maybe even like four.
I'm
Like,
not gonna, and that was a thing.
and I remember I was going in the stores and getting shoes off the shelf. So when they made that switch to like, oh, you gotta, lines, and I was a
Yeah,
little like, what? Cause like, bro, I remember just getting my Bordeaux sevens off the shelf, like, or whatever shoes it was. Like that was a thing. So
I remember that. I can't. I don't. I remember. I just don't know what year when it was. It might have been like
yeah,
maybe like towards the end of the high school for me, where it was like people was
yeah.
like, "Yo, like." You know what I'm saying? Like Jordans is like a Spanish
Hmm.
Mexican thing. Like
Yeah, I
I was
remember that.
like what? And it was like that's when like the Cherry 12s came out. I remember when sneakers was coming out.
Yeah.
It was like 12s. It was like maybe like some sevens or something like
Few
that.
sevens, yeah.
And people was just like, like forget Jordans. Like I don't remember even
What they was into, yeah.
what was in maybe like designers started to come in
Pradas
more.
and
Yeah,
stuff
Prada.
like
That's
that.
what I started to see more people in like Prada's more like designer stuff, like Maury's, Prada's maybe.
Maury's,
Like that
yeah.
was around that
Hmm.
era where like designer stuff was like more popping.
Yeah, yeah.
So
And maybe even a little earlier than that. I would say maybe like from like '06, and then like the next 4 years down from '06, 2010.
yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
think it was like around
You're
that
right.
time where
It was more stuff. I think LeBron started to heat up too.
LeBron,
Like the LeBrons, it was other stuff out there that people was getting, and it was just
yeah.
like Jordan, bro. We done did
Yeah,
that. That's old. Like
Yeah.
We into whatever's, different from it now, and that just replays because that's what's going on now.
Yeah.
That's what's going on now.
Yeah. So, I know people who just got into sneakers during, I don't want to say the pandemic, but maybe, 2018, 2019. And, I think they real sneakerheads because they don't just go for the hype beast stuff. They,
Mhm.
they are the people who they fans of Asics and Solomon and, not necessarily the hype stuff. And, I feel like it's more than that makes you a sneakerhead. But it's like, I do know people who wasn't really into sneakers, growing up and just got into sneakers and
Yeah.
they don't be on no hype beast stuff. They don't care about the hype stuff.
Right.
They
Right.
want the stuff that, everybody's not looking at. And you know what I mean?
Stuff
So
that they like that's
yeah,
outside
and,
of
and,
the,
and that's one of the most important things, bro. Like get what you like, bro. Get what you like. If you really like, you know what I mean? If you really like Saucony's and you have different models of Saucony's, not just, the running ones, but you may have the Matrix, you may have the old school one, like stuff like that. I feel
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Get you
people
some A6 if you like it. I'm not telling you if you like it, get it. You
yeah,
heard?
no, for real, because it's like that's what makes you you. You know what
Mhm.
I mean? And just cause,
Just because I said it's going out of style, don't mean I'm coming for you.
yeah, you could be the one to bring it back in style.
Yeah,
And like
even though it might have not even ran out
ran
of
out of style.
style. You know what
Exactly.
I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
So,
yeah. So I think that's one of the main things about like, what's a sneakerhead. It's definitely somebody who wears and buy what they like. I think that's
hmm
one of the main things. Like wearing
hmm
and buying what you like. Don't just, get the Asics because everybody like the Asics. Get the Asics because you like the Asics. They comfortable on you. Or they,
hmm
don't get the Jordans because everybody like the Jordans. Like what,
yeah,
get what you like.
get what you like, and then throw that whole fit together.
Throw it
You know what I'm
together,
saying? That's
man.
another thing. You don't just get it and just I got the sneaker, so I don't care about the fit.
Yeah.
Put it all
Yeah.
together. That's something else I believe a sneakerhead does.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You get it and you might sit on it till you see that perfect something that goes
Go
with
with
it.
it.
And now you
Hmm.
got the whole thing from, whatever it is, head to toe, the whole fit, you bring it out and the presentation is crazy. So that's another thing I believe sneakerheads do. You don't just get the sneaker, get a white tee, get something and be like, yeah, but look what's on my feet. And it's
Yeah.
just like, yo, bro, you didn't even do those right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
and I believe sneakerheads out there, they know I'm gonna get it and I'm gonna do it
I'm gonna
right.
do it right. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah. Exactly. To my discretion. So,
yeah, yeah.
um, yeah, I think it's just there's no right answer, but I think those are
hmm
like definitely some of the elements. Buying what you like, getting what you like, just doing it because you want to, because you like it. I think that's definitely, and then also just knowing the knowledge. Knowing the knowledge, knowing if there are stories behind the
Yeah,
brands that
yeah.
you like or the actual shoes you like. Actually knowing what you putting on. People don't be knowing what they be putting on. Um, and I'm not even just talking about the name, just again like stories and you know what I mean. The Shattered Backboard, the Shattered Backboards was when Jordan was playing in, I don't know, was it a summer league or it was a some game, some
hmm
exhibition game. Then the team that he was playing for, the jerseys was black and orange.
Mm.
He dunked the ball, broke the backboard. We have shattered backboards, black,
Mm.
orange, and white. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Just stuff
okay.
like
Yeah,
that. A
yeah,
lot of
yeah.
these sneakers is it's more than just a sneaker. It be stories behind it. So,
Yeah.
knowing what you're wearing, knowing why they called the shattered backboards, knowing why, they called Concords, or knowing why,
Yeah,
just knowing
yeah.
about what you're wearing and
Flu
not just
games,
flu
like,
games, like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? Knowing the difference between a bread 12 and a flu game. It's just like it's just knowing what you're doing, bro. Knowing why you buying it, knowing the story behind it. That's another thing. Knowing.
That express your love for it. That
Yeah,
specific sneaker,
cause and
you
that's
know.
why like I started to hate the raffles, cause it's like yo, I used to line up for these sneakers. I used to cry for these sneakers. I used to wear these sneakers when I was young. Then you put in a raffle, and then you give it to a guy. The guy win the raffle who don't even know why these are called flu games. He don't even know why these are
Just
called,
doing it because it's dropping, or doing
or
it because
doing it
it's
to
hot.
or doing it to resell it.
That
You
too.
know what I mean?
That
And
too.
then again, still not knowing what the total story behind the shoe is, the story behind the brand, knowing And that was the reason why, like, I got so mad with like the sneaker game at that
I
time.
think
I
a
want to
lot
say
of
like
people.
2017,
Me too. A lot of people.
2017, 2018, like I fell back, bro, all the way probably to like maybe like 2022, 2021. I kind of got back into it. Um, but yeah, it's just like knowing, bro, because it just wasn't, to me, it wasn't fair. Like I said, I probably was on some sore loser stuff, but it's like, bro, I know, you know what I mean? I know about this. I
Yeah,
know
bro.
the story behind these shoes. I was
Yeah.
lining up for these shoes 4 years ago and getting them. Now you're gonna give it to, you know, I don't even want to say a name, and
Yeah, yeah, right.
and then, so,
Nah, I was thinking the same
but
thing,
you know what
bro.
I'm saying? Yeah, it's just crazy.
I agree.
I ain't gonna front. I went to get my cement fours when they came out. There was a guy in front of me, bro. And again, you don't judge a book by its cover. You never know. But it was a dude who was like, it looked like he worked on a farm. I just want to say that he had the cowboy boots. He
Hmm.
had the what you call it? It's not shit, but it stink. The
Manure, cow
manure,
manure. Like, yeah.
manure all over his boots, and you know what I mean. The shirt that was mad tight on him. He looked old. He like was an old
Yeah.
man, and he could have been alive around. When Jordan 4s came out, but
He was online for the.
he had like 8 pairs, bro. Like he was going
Really?
to different stores, so he had like 3 Foot Locker bags with 3 cement fours in it. Then he had
Really?
2 Finish Line bags with the cement fours, and we was in the mall, so it's like all these.
Yeah.
And then it was another. I think Champs. He had like 2 Champs bags, and then I was in JD Sports. I was
You
in
think he
line.
was a reseller?
I think he was a reseller, bro.
Okay.
Um, but I was able to get my pair. So, but in my head, I was right behind him. Like he was right in front of me. I
Yeah,
was right
yeah.
behind him. I was just like, damn, luckily, we in the times where I'm able to get it. So it's like I
Yeah.
have no reason to be mad
Hmm.
but I was just looking at, and again, you don't judge a book by its cover. You never know. He probably used to play ball and used to wear the cement fours, back in the day. He was older. He
Yeah,
looked
yeah.
older. So it was like, all that stuff was going through my mind. Like,
Probably
damn.
got a pair for himself, of course.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah, of course. But I couldn't help but just to think like, bro, what does he know? And again, I could have been wrong. I could have been dead wrong. He
yeah,
he he probably knew ball. He probably was a Jordan fanatic. Who knows? I don't know. But
yeah.
just in my head, I was right behind him. I'm like, bro, what does he know? Or you know
See,
what I mean?
see,
Like,
that's the
and I
thing
could,
too. With sneakerheads, they come in all different ages, all different
yes,
races,
yes,
ethnicities, all different backgrounds. So for the sneakerheads out there, you never know. Like
yeah,
so
yeah.
he could be since like before we was born.
Before we was born, exactly.
He might could tell us something like this is Jordan first Jordan. This is that. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah. He
saying?
probably got
So
Jordan cards, so you
yeah.
you you never know. So it's like
Hmm.
I was, I caught myself judging a little bit, but then I thought about that. Like, he is older. He probably knows something. He probably was
Yeah.
around. He
You
probably
know?
he probably went to Laney High School with Jordan. Like you never know. I
Yo,
was
you
I
never
was down
know.
there. You know what I
You
mean?
never
Like,
know.
so
That's crazy. You never know.
yeah, yeah. So like I said, I caught myself judging, but then I had to step back. Like, man, you just never know. So
Yeah.
again, like it's not about how you look. You know what I mean? It ain't
Yeah.
about like it's
Yo, you to go off of that, and we ain't gonna stay on this topic too long, but to end it up, but to go off of that, um, yo, you ever watch Seinfeld?
yes,
Jerry Seinfeld,
fly, bro,
every Jordan,
fly.
every like different
Yo,
like
yo,
random
Air
pairs.
Max, Air Max, Barclays.
Yo,
Yeah, we could
yo,
go on and on. Yeah,
Jerry
yes,
Seinfeld,
yes,
he would throw on a collared shirt, jeans, and he'll have on whatever sneaker was hot back then.
yeah, yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm
And a
saying?
lot
Like,
of
so
actors back in the day.
who
Yeah,
would have thought?
yeah, exactly,
Jerry
exactly.
Seinfeld. So like, they come in all different. You know what I'm
The
saying? You never
You
know.
never know.
You can't judge a book by its
The
cover.
Green Goblin was wearing foam posits, and the Spider Man, like,
Okay,
yeah,
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 yeah. The
yeah,
dude that
yeah,
played the Green Goblin, yeah, the
yeah,
older dude,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. So you just never know. You
And
never know.
Jerry Seinfeld was wearing those in the
In the
actual
show,
show,
yep.
like the actual show. You show
And his
his.
styling with the 90 with the stonewashed jeans
That's
with
what I'm
the
saying. With the button up, the
yeah,
long sleeve or the short sleeve or.
and doing it, like really doing it, putting it on,
Yeah,
putting it
even
on.
at his, I think his stand-ups. I
Yeah.
think even at his stand-ups, he was having on, some fly kicks. Like,
Yeah. So
Hey, the way he was putting on, yeah, he's a sneakerhead. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
he was having them. Yeah, what?
But that's the Green Goblin. But those are the
Oh, those are flight posits. But those
yeah.
are like custom flight posits?
Yeah, so his costume was covering the
Oh, okay, okay.
yeah. So I
Oh.
just always thought that was fire.
Nah, that's dope. I didn't
Mm.
not you putting people on. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. That's an okay.
But yeah. I mean that's really it. I mean, again, it's a
Okay,
conversation.
okay.
It's a
Yeah,
conversation
yeah.
piece. And there's no,
It
you
can
know,
go
pure
on.
definition. It's all subjective. Is you know. So again, I mean, comment what makes you a sneakerhead, what you think makes you a sneakerhead. Everybody got different walks of life and
Mm-hmm.
all that. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to get that out and get everyone's opinion on that. Um, but I ain't gonna front. You got something over there, bro. What's
Oh,
this?
okay,
What's you
okay,
got over there,
okay,
bro?
okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So we got this is Eclipse and Cause collaboration. Um I feel like they might sell out on these. I'm not sure. They've been sitting for a hot minute. So it came out before the drop of the CD. The drop of the CD was July 11th.
Mm-hmm.
Officially
POV
dropped.
kilos in my mind back.
Yeah, yeah. So they sent this. I ordered it. It's a little nice little box. You know, it got the Coles joint right here on the back, on the front.
That's
You know, it
fine.
got the name of the like God showed them out. Oh,
Oh, come on, that's precious cargo right there, bro. Come
the
on.
name of the album on the front right here. And yeah, let me get to it. Let me get to it. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. But I had to open it to see
Came with a brick
myself.
in there.
I had to open it to see myself. But
Okay.
you know, I'm gonna give y'all a look. I thought that the quality of this is fire. Like this is good material right here.
Let me see.
This is nice right here. So you know, you got that on the front. And they got different colors. They got the black and blue, black and white, and on the back you got the clips joint.
Damn, I should have got one, bro.
You know what I'm saying? It's not too bad on Complex Shop. Shout out to Complex, you know, for doing this collab, and it also come with um the album, the actual CD, which I probably won't ever really open. I'll leave it like this, cause
Souvenir.
you know, my car ain't got the CD joint.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I go back, but yeah, like you said, it's souvenir. So I thought this was dope. I thought it was real dope.
That's
I thought it was a
fire.
good grab. They still got some for what I know of. You know, so shout out to Complex, shout out to the Clips. You know, they everywhere right now.
Yeah,
Everywhere.
that's
You
fire.
cannot see them right now. You cannot you cannot not see them.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
cannot not see
Bro,
them.
that album was crazy. I've finally been able to give it a listen.
So yeah, you
I
know.
really rock with that album, bro. I seen some people complaining. They was talking about like, yo, the first song, like, yo, how y'all shouldn't have started the album with the first song, you know, with it being so sad.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna front. I like that, bro. I like that. Let's cry. Let's get our emotions out. Let's cry. You know, yo, you crying? You good? You let your emotions out? You good? Now let's get the
Real ones cry,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
Real ones cry.
and then let's get the guns. And let's go on a drill. I like that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like that,
Yo,
bro.
yeah, yeah.
I like that.
You
Let's
know what
let
I'm
all the
saying?
emotion
Get
out.
the emotions out.
And then they went into right into the second
Take
joint.
a shot and you just
Yeah, we out. We out. We
let's
out.
get it.
So I like that. I like
I actually like that. That's one of my favorite songs on that album.
yeah.
Is that first song.
Yeah. It's definitely emotional.
It was some
Definitely.
history behind it. Like I didn't know that. And if you know you're a fan, you know, of them, like you who would have known? You know, I mean some of y'all probably already known that, but to
Yeah.
hear that, I was like, oh, I like that's cool. It was cool.
Nah, yeah, it was definitely
Oh, you pulled it up, huh?
emotional. Yeah. And see what's going
It's
on.
not a bad price, y'all. It's not a
It's
bad
that's
price. You know what
not
I'm
a
saying?
bad
It's
price
on
at all.
Complex Shop. Like I said, like after getting it, I thought I'm like, dang, I should got the black and blue one. I should got the black and blue. But I got something to match this already. That's what I'm saying. See, you already know. You got
See?
some kicks. You be like, let's go with that. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
just go with that. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all now, whatever y'all buy is final. It's final.
Yeah,
Ain't no doing switching sizes, doing this, doing that.
yeah, yeah,
Cause I thought I might, and it's true to size. I thought I was gonna need a bigger size, but I was like, yo, I think I ordered the wrong size, and this is right the same day I ordered it. Like I'm talking about like 30 minutes after. They was like, yeah, sorry, everything is final. I was like, cool,
yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
cause
It is
at
what it
least
is.
I got it right.
Yeah,
That's the one.
yeah. I like that color.
Mm, that's the one. You want to get that and we swap?
You want the blue one?
I want the
What
blue
size
one.
is that?
It's a lot. It's a large, bro. I already seen you clicking extra large. Why, bro? It's true to size. It's true to size. But
It's true
hey,
to size. All right, we'll talk off cam. We'll
yeah,
talk
yeah,
off
yeah.
cam.
Alright.
Yeah, you seen that,
Yeah, I'm
right?
like, Dad, why you doing that? But that black and blue, you know what I'm saying? I got something to match that too. So,
Alright.
but yeah. So speaking of this, speaking of clips, like I said, shout out them. Any new music that you
Um,
heard or whatever?
oh, my son Tyler dropped today. Shout out to
Mm-hmm.
Tyler,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Tyler, listen, man, he's one of them ones, bro. He's one of them ones. I think I mentioned before. I went to see him a couple months ago. Chromacopia tour, fire album. He been doing his thing, bro. I like it's fire tour, fire show. But he just dropped Chromacopia in November. That's less than 12 months ago, and then he just dropped a new album today. So I really didn't have time to listen to it. I listened to it maybe two, yeah, like twice. I listened to it this morning on the drive this morning. Then I listened to it a little bit on the way over here, but I didn't get through the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I really I like it. It sounds like he's having fun. Usually he do concepts, so it's like he usually does conceptual albums where it's a concept, it's a character, it's like a story. It's usually a
Yeah.
story when he drops albums. This feel like he's just having fun. That's what it just feel like, yo, we gonna put on some beats, like, and it's like uppity. It's
Yeah.
uppity. So if you like Tyler rapping, it's Tyler rapping on there. If you like Tyler singing, which he does, he's singing on there. If you like him rapping on a verse and singing on a hook, it's that on there too. I believe he got Pharrell on there. He got
Mm-hmm.
some nice samples. Like it's Tyler having fun. Tyler
Yeah.
having fun. So I probably have more to talk about maybe next week, after I get some more time. But like so far
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
good. It sounds like he having fun. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I know our music topics be kind of short. I think we going I don't know if it's just cuz of the year, it's been a slow year
Yeah.
as far
Yeah.
as music,
Nothing
and we
too
picky with the music we listen to. We
nothing
don't
too exciting.
or at least me. I don't really listen to all the, just the mainstream stuff. I like the stuff where you got to search. Artists you got to search for. So
Yeah.
it's been slow for me. So our music topic's been a little short, but hopefully it'll, pick up over the next few weeks or so. But yeah, really for me, Tyler, the clips, um, Rome
Yeah.
Streets dropped a few months ago. I'm still dissecting that album. Um, but yeah, it'll be more. It'll be more over the next couple weeks. It'll be our music topic. Be a little longer.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully,
Hopefully.
hopefully.
I did hear some of the Tyler. I heard like 2 tracks. Yeah. It sound good. It
Yeah,
sound good.
sound fun. It's like fun.
Yeah. He really like I don't really listen to him like that. But I heard it today and I just let it play and I was listening to it and I was like, yo,
It's some workout music.
this is
You
actually
could work
dope.
out to some of that.
I was going on a walk actually while I was
Oh,
listening to it.
yeah,
So it was like 2 tracks. It was in like shuffle. But
yeah.
his
Okay.
2 tracks, and I was like, "Yo, Tyler dropped." Like, okay, yeah, like he's a good artist. He's very very creative
Super
with
creative.
the rapping. Like, it's a different style, and it's him. It fits him.
Yes, it's him. That most importantly, yeah.
It's good. He stands out. He stands out. When you know it's him. So I would say that, and I did hear like 1 or 2 tracks of Freddie Gibbs. He dropped something. So that was cool. That was cool. Other than that, it was all like the same type of stuff. Like, but those two kind of stood out. So if that's something y'all into, y'all probably already know.
Yeah,
But
yeah. But yeah, hopefully our music topics expand a little bit as the next few weeks go on. Um, Definitely be talking about that Tyler album more this weekend. So
mhm.
I'll definitely be listening to that. So I mean, other than that, you don't got anything else?
Nah. Thank y'all for tuning in. If y'all got this far, click that subscribe button.
Yes,
Please
sir.
and thank you.
And please like,
Comment,
subscribe,
share,
repost,
follow,
tell a friend to tell a friend,
to tell a friend, and what?
and then do it all over again. I'll at your boys.